Hi, today I'm going to go over 5 ways to clear your lungs from wheezing, chest tightness, and mucus, and it's going to be 100% natural, so we'll get started. The first thing on my list is pursed lip breathing. So what this is when you exhale through puckered or pursed lips. So I'll kind of show you here. You kind of want to make a pucker with your lips as you exhale. So you'll breathe in through your nose, and then you'll exhale. As you're exhaling through your puckered lips, you need to make sure that you're exhaling slowly, because that's going to help you get rid of stale air that can be trapped in your lungs. It's going to improve ventilation and it's going to improve oxygenation. Then on top of everything else, it actually will help you decrease anxiety, which is just an awesome little factor there. And it's going to promote relaxation. So pursed lipped breathing, you want to do this several times a day. You practice it. Anytime you're doing something that's difficult for you, do the pursed lipped breathing, and it's going to help you get through that with less shortness of air. Now, number 2 is percussion and postural drainage. Those are just some fancy words for placing your body in a way that will allow gravity to help move mucus while you have somebody percuss or pat on your back. So the person who is percussing, or the patter, they're going to make a cup with their hands, kind of like that, and then it's just going to be gentle and rhythmically on your back. So what you'll do is you would sit up nice and tall and then just kind of stretch over, placing a pillow underneath your stomach, and then the person can do this over the back of your lungs. Now, it's important that you are doing it over the rib cage. You do not want to do this over any area where you're actually going to be able to affect organs. So you need to make sure you're feeling and you're at the rib cage so you know you're at the lungs. Do not do it over the spinal cord or the shoulder blades. Try to stay away from most of the bone there except for the ribs. But what this is going to do is it's going to, for one, it's going to loosen the mucus that can be stuck to your airways in there. And it's going to help move the mucus to the larger airways so that it's easier to cough up. So this is an awesome thing that's super easy to do. So highly recommend this if you think that you have mucus in your chest that needs to come out. Now, number 3 is mullein tea. So this is also super easy. You can drink this several times a day. But what this is it's made out of mullein, which is an herb that's been used for a very long time in alternative medicine when treating lung disorders. So I'll kind of show you how to make it. It's so easy. You just fill up your diffuser with a scoop of the tea. Put that in there. Right, and now you just fill it up with hot water and then let it steep for about 5 to 7 minutes. So why do I love mullein so much? Because it does so many things for the lungs. So for starters, it's an expectorant. What that means is it's going to help thin and loosen mucus in your chest, and it's going to make it easier to cough it out. It's also an anti-inflammatory, which means that it's going to decrease the inflammation in your lungs, which is going to open your airways up, and it's also going to decrease mucus production, so you won't have as much mucus in there. And then on top of that, it contains a mucilage that will actually soothe and coat your airways so you don't have as much irritation in there. So this one, it really packs the punch for all things lung related, and highly recommend it. Now, so that brings me to number 4 on the list. I'm gonna move this stuff out of the way. Number 4 on my list is called a flutter valve. So this is the type of flutter valve I have. These come in many different forms. Some people kind of nickname this the breather. I know that there are some other products called the breather and they look different, but they all do just about the same thing. And what it is it has a little ball in here. So when you blow into it, it creates a pressure that kind of vibrates your chest. And this is going to help loosen mucus. Also, it's going to help you to increase the respiratory muscle strength. So I'll kind of demonstrate it for you. When you blow into it, you need to be careful that you're not blowing, getting the air in your cheeks. Like, you're not going to be able to create that pressure in there that you need. You need to make sure you're blowing into it, right into it, not caught in your cheeks. So I'll demonstrate. So I'm going to inhale through my nose. I'm going to exhale. Through a full exhalation. You can do this anytime. I recommend doing it in the mornings, and if you happen to take nebulizer treatments, always do it after a nebulizer treatment. It's going to help break up mucus, and it's going to help you cough it out easier. So this is an awesome little tool to have. Now, finally, is just a proper diet. So this sounds simple, and it really, really is simple. Just some little changes can make a huge difference. So for one thing, you need to make sure that you're hydrated. Hydration will actually decrease the viscosity or how thick the mucus is in your chest. So it's very, very important to make sure that you're drinking enough water. Now, I like to make lemon water, and that's because the lemon will act as a little bit of a cleanser while the water hydrates you. So the two together is an awesome thing. I would start off every morning with one of these, or you know, just pick a time of the day to make sure you do it. And then the rest of the time, you just want to keep drinking that water to keep you hydrated throughout the day. So another thing that's super easy is to make sure you're eating enough foods that have vitamin C in them. So this could be grapefruit, kiwi, bell peppers, oranges, tomatoes, pineapples. And so I like to just do the pineapple juice just because it's easy and I like things that are easy. So another benefit to the pineapple juice actually is that it also thins mucus. So make sure you add this in there. It's got the vitamin C that your body needs, and then it also is going to thin the mucus. And then on top of that, you want to do something that's antioxidant rich, and that is going to help you cleanse your lungs. So things that are high in antioxidants, you've got your berries. So be blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, all good with that. And they're super healthy. Now, on top of that, you can try cooking with a little bit of ginger. Ginger is an awesome antioxidant, as well as garlic. So I cook with garlic almost every single day. I love garlic. It has lots of health benefits. But for the purpose of the video, it is a powerful antioxidant. So awesome thing to use when you cook. Now, you can also do foods that are rich in folate. So that's going to be like lentils and beans. There are many, many, many more that I could not fit into the video. So for one, if you're curious about the mullein tea, there's going to be a link under the video that you can go to learn more about it. And then also, there are lots and lots of other foods that are high in vitamin C that will help you to naturally cleanse your lungs, antioxidant-rich foods. So this is just kind of like a starter. There are many more that you can add to your diet to help. So there you have it. You've got 5 natural ways to clear your lungs from wheezing, chest tightness, and mucus.